Alright. Alright. Hello everyone. This one has sound. Let's go. This is Danganronpa Abandoned Lights Chapter 1. The prologue was interesting. It has some interesting characters and some interesting art. And by that, I mean all the characters have thick ass thighs. So, I guess we're gonna start Chapter 1. What's up with the flickering lights? I feel like it's going to fall on my head in no time and kills me instantly. More than certain someone who caught me, then I end up getting screwed more than now. But you know, who would just walk around this building at night? It's just so absurd. Oh, there it is. I didn't think you'd come. Me neither. Anyway, why'd you even call me? Did tell you something? No, not at all. Not all. It has been not even a day. Redacted's not that fast, but redacted just enough to F up the lights and even the monster in one day? Well, it doesn't even count. This is automatic. Since Redacted's skills with metallic objects that require just more than a simple knowledge aren't enough. I know where you're going. But outside of that, who do you think is going to die first? I don't really know. I don't think about it. I forget you didn't think at all. Look, we're both going to die anyway, so it doesn't really matter who dies first. But I firstly thought of you different, that you're more reserved. But I guess I was wrong. With that voice tone, I'm unsure if you're just joking, or if you're actually serious with that. So I don't wonder why you were chosen to straightly participate in this nonsense. Then I heard a really alarming signal. Quit the blabbering, I can hear footsteps. Crap. I should have known this would have happened. My doubts have come to, it's true. Walking, I gotta go. Why? Is someone after you already? No, but everyone was supposed to be asleep right now, so don't you think it's absurd when you hear footsteps from a different area? It is, but considering you're the one who freaked out so suddenly, redacted, you're someone who freaks out at certain situations. Because I'm not you know. Redacted, I'm going to leave now. Since if I don't, I may not make it through. My bad. Got a call. But before I do so, if something happens, I'll tell you. Okay, cool. And also, hold yourself. I didn't expect something like that from you. Jokes aside, thanks. I will. Chapter 1. The assuring and fearful tones. The guitar reminds me of the guitarist lady in the... Your event commander has an announcement to make. Now it is 8 a.m. Stop fighting the darkness that engulfs you all night and accept the help of light to fight it instead of you. Well then, see you later. Yes, I'm Sudakuri Kaiko again. What the heck was that? Please don't tell me this is something that I'll have to listen to every morning. Anyway, why is there a morning announcement anyway? Does the freak think that we'd risk our lives by oversleeping? Or would let him kill them just because they didn't come to the place? Ugh, I mean, who would want actually to listen to his sadistic nonsense? I mean, nobody wants to be here in terror anyway. So the entire announcement thing sounds kind of pointless to me. But anyways, at least open my eyes and I'm going to be counterproductive and understand that. Oh. Eyeball creep managed to fix the electricity. At least he did something useful. Rather just being there to annoy and creep everyone off. From now on, moving around this building will not be as silly as it was before, so as long as everything is fine, Nothing major is going to happen. Ring ring. It was here so early. It's 4 minutes since the actually played. But never mind, I think we should change. We should change first. Door opening. Hello! Hey Mel. Hi. Is everything okay? Yeah, why wouldn't it be? You sounded bothered and confused. Well, I'm okay. I just woke up. I'm never lively in the morning. My nose is still clogged a little bit. Oh, alright then. I just came to pick you up. Am I late again? No. But I think everyone here should gather somewhere at least once a day. For the proof that nobody's dead? Exactly. Could you wait for me a while? I'd like to do my hair. If you still insist on going with me, then wait to see outdoors. Alright then. Okay, she left. And then I went somewhere with her. I don't know where. I was like 2 rooms in this building. 3 if the hall counts as a room. The door opens. I assume this is the dining hall, obviously. The lighting is brighter than the other rooms. Hello. Hi. How are you today? I gotta remember that how I did their voices. I'm fine, I guess. Did you wake up a while ago? Honestly, yeah. That's understandable. But I think that oversleeping would be a better choice. Sorry, I had to yawn. I personally would recommend it to anyone. I like how the cursor is an eyeball now. I'll leave it up here. Yeah, the eye creep wouldn't let it pass. Do you know that I'm still here? Sound like you're overlookable or anything. I see that you're still fresh despite the unfortunate situation. The entire thing can be done the slightest. I can't throw my liveliness just because some horrendous individual. Okay, that seems reasonable. Hey, Handlin? Are you mad or something? Not really. I just hate people. Oh, I almost choked on my spit. I just hate people ignoring me and pretending that I'm not there with them. I know that very well. Sutoresa? No. She left immediately. Those technology nerds are weird. Anyway, is everyone here already? What I can see, yes. Think that the creep is going to show up? Which one? What do you mean, which one? Some particular people here can be described as creeps. No, I didn't mean this. I mean the eyeball freak. Since you showed up a while ago, I don't think he wouldn't show up this day. The English. I mean, we literally know nothing about this murder, guys. All we know is that there's a murderer for murder rule. That someone will always die after the trial of one person if we succeed. Everyone but one if we screw up. But you know, that's not enough. Didn't you say that you get to choose 1 to 2 other people? So the guitarist lady could kill somebody and then bring her friend with her. The drummer guy. Obviously, we don't know anything about that. Conway, I think I'll be going away now. You annoyed me already. No. Once you started, so. Alright then. Whoever needs something, let me know. Sure. She done left. But I just took some food that I saw while looking around when I sat at the table. Excuse me, did I say no? Sure, why not? Quiet for a while until it was cut off. Sunakuri-san? How do you feel here so far? No different from yesterday. I relaxed now. It's odd. Her color matches the question marks at the beginning of the game, at the beginning of this chapter. Yeah? Talking to some people is an actual headache. But luckily, it's gone and I don't need to be pointlessly irritated. That's unfortunate. Glad you're not going through it anymore. Those people are worth your time. And you're okay here? Pretty much. Though it could be more livelier. And not just metallic and rough. I was looking around again and noticed something. But anyone was here. They aren't? No, it's with the rest of the graffiti girl are missing. That was unexpected. I mean, both of them weren't so approachable, and they weren't so cooperative during the introductions. Did they walk away? Yeah, it was a sudden walk away in the middle of a conversation. Not sure why, I didn't say anything bad. And I didn't say anything bad either. Yeah, please everyone well. But otherwise, I don't see anything wrong with people who prefer solitude over more social life. Me too, twin. I like solitude. Well, you're right, but what if a murder happens? It would be harder to figure out who's alive and who isn't. But really, they look unkillable. Don't worry, they look unkillable. Wait, what? Never mind. Said you were interrupted something. Making a noise kinda later. I don't want to deal with it now. The eyeball? Yep. Is everyone here? Dejirisu's face. Or Dejirisu. Dejirisu's face is crazy. I think so. Are you Deji or something? Not really. I was going somewhere else. Thing told me to change the direction. But what if Also, have you seen the graffiti girls? They both seem uninterested in going on public places at all. Not really. There was complete darkness unless I really went wrong. You know when you were heading back? Do you really think that I could see something in the void? You're a hacker. But you stay up late and looking at the eye bleeding screen? I do, but this is really different. That's okay. I noticed that everyone was here completely. Okay, she's not dead yet. On is not dead. No. Not everyone is here. Let's start. I didn't probably explain all the rules. The electricity problem was also an issue for me for a single part. I had a glitching problem that was limiting my speech, but now when it's fixed, I can speak more than for 5 minutes without a pause. I'm trying to upgrade on Wi-Fi? But how? How is it possible when there's not any connection at all? Anyway, let's not waste time. As you noticed, you have these devices. They're called notepads. Oh, those you have your own personal info. Naming devices after yourself. One egoistical move. Oh, please. Thank you. You have obviously an ID connected to it. And as you know already, it's also used if you use your notepad one time, it's forgiven. Then if you do it the second time, you'll be punished. However, this doesn't give you the opportunity to lose your purpose. But it's absolutely forbidden to break it so close to your life. No way somebody will be that proud and let themselves behind us. Next thing is the daytime and nighttime. You already well, but without it, but I'd rather say it again. Daytime starts at 8 and ends at 10:45. This is just announcements will play at these times. Why the music stop? During the nighttime, you're not allowed to sleep anywhere but the rooms. During the daytime, you're allowed to go anywhere when the rooms are unlocked. Well, the locked area's gonna unlock at some point? Anyway, every time after a successful trial happens, your rooms will get unlocked. Yes, this is so motivational. Another important rule. Don't try to attack me or you'll get assassinated immediately. I don't think anyone could ever harm you. Maybe if I try to crash would harm you a little bit. That will be all for now. Make sure to check all the rules you display them in your notepad. And one more thing, rules is obvious. Which means that no matter what you do, no one can also is going to hear you. Need to remind you that you should be afraid in our own personal spaces. If you ever want to ask something about this eventual phase, just yell my name and any place the cameras. Huh? It's the bolts. Are you admiring now that you're not even a sadistic piece of radioactive dump, but also a deviant that has no sense of privacy? No. Hidden cameras are everywhere, the rooms, the toilet cabins. These all contain some sort of needed privacy. And we should also have a sense of privacy. That's the first and last thing you can do. Hey, it's the other color. It was him and the flower girl. One of them's the mastermind. I can already tell. Thing is, it only has up to chapter 2, so we won't know. It's a machine. Machines don't have emotions or even any soul to begin with. I gave him British accent. It can't think on its own. It's specially programmed as being a sadistic piece of crap. I'm just going to head out. Disappears. Then it thankfully disappeared. Not forever, unfortunately. Before everyone leaves, what if we checked out the rules first? I think that's a good idea. Making sure if he lied about them or not. It was a loading screen. It has been just added. Anyways, I tapped on the rules part. Correct culprit is chosen during the class trial, they alone will be executed. The wrong culprit is chosen, the rest of the class is getting executed. The real culprit gets out of here, correct? The body discovery announcement will play when 3 or more people discover a body for the first time. Violence towards the commander is forbidden unless you yourself wanted to get murdered directly. Yeah, like that's something I would really want to do. During the nighttime, sleeping anywhere but the rooms is forbidden. I don't think there's any sleeping place besides the room anyways. If you lose your notepad a second time, whether by an accident or not, you will be punished. I don't think you could overlook a tape-sized cabin like this. Storing anything within the building is strictly prohibited. If a murder doesn't happen within 3 to 4 days, the commander will introduce a motive. Oh, it's not be even more or worse than it already is. Motive doesn't get introduced. It means the commander has chosen his way to make things go throughout. The what? If needed, additional rules will be added. I feel like some of these rules don't make any sense. Or they'll be all suspicious. Is that all? Let everyone left. There's some other thing that bothers me. I don't know how the unlocked areas look like. I mean, how am I supposed to go around when I have no idea how they look like? I have to actually throw someone into this with me. I prefer to be guided. Follow it! Oh, it's you! Is something up? Yeah. Could you go around the building with me? I didn't have the time yesterday to do so. Oh, sure. Would you like to go first? Like to the right side or the left side? I honestly don't know literally anything about this area. So you don't care? Yeah. Then follow me! You already see the dining, there's more. But the food when I enter this part of the room. Maybe the eye freak hit it. You never know what he'll be up to. I'm glad to be interested in how did the food get there in the first place. I guess they're really rich. Maybe they hired someone? That's possible. If you like to look around more, then tell me. I don't mind waiting, sure. So, do you want to look around at the moment? No. There's nothing interesting anyway. Okay. Then let's continue to the next room. I suppose it's the laundry room. And looking around, there aren't so many things either. See, I wish that the recording for Project Eden's Garden didn't break. There's one cupboard, 2 caskets, and 2 washing machines. Wait, 2 washing machines. I wonder how much will the owner pay for the electricity. This is the first light room that I'm seeing in this building. It's far the only light room that I've seen here. You know the bathrooms are? Yes, I'm disappointed. Unfortunately, unlike the other rooms, this one looks like it could be used for light room torture. But compared to the rest of the building, it's a really calming place. What? How do you even think about something like that? I know some people who are interested in things like these. Keiko, you aren't freaky, are ya? Don't be freaky, please. And it's even more thrilling when they're talking about it in the middle of the night. You're serious. I'm sure that hearing it all at night is more disturbing. But please, don't say something like that ever again. I don't want to worry even more. Okay then. It isn't necessary, but really interesting to not think about it. Can we move to the next room? Have you looked around enough? Yeah, let's go. We went to the opposite side of the building and walked up to the restrooms. I wonder how dangerous will it be as we go in there alone. It was incredibly vibrant, and with the contrast of the dark walls, it's making a great balance. There was also the same covering as the room bathroom. This feels more natural, though it kind of reminds me of those restrooms that are in nightclubs. And I'm not so sure with the hand dryer over there. Hand dryers are also so troublesome, but whatever. I'm honestly starting to be impressed instead of getting disappointed by the interior. I think it's clear now where did the half the electricity end up. Technically you're correct. But it makes sense why this is the case and when this room has no choices at all. Wait, it doesn't? I mean, I don't remember pressing anything when firstly coming to this room, but I hope that I just missed them. No, you didn't miss them, unfortunately. I am not even surprised at this point. Despite that, I still think that this room has a nice, nice vibe to it. You're starting to like it here. There, aren't you? Well, I know. But you know, it's actually better to be in a large place where you can move around rather than being chained to the wall in a small locked area. I guess you're right. Can we go now? There's not anything important to look at anymore. Sure. This building is being brightly designed. I'm going to forget that someone brought us here by violating our rights. Now, I wonder how it looks like with the lights off. So the kitty. You're being too excited about designing it, aren't you? Yeah, but you know, at least it doesn't look like contempt art. Anyway, look behind the door to the next to the stage. It's some sort of storage full of musical instruments. I'm not sure its function since I left this room after they came. Not quite sure whom do you mean by that, but I digress. So are the curtains. There's backstage stuff, nothing more. And what's in backstages? There are technical features only, so it's nothing interesting at all. What's even happening in these areas? I've never heard of backstages. I never took an interest in something like that, so I don't really know. I'd recommend asking someone else if you want to know more. Sure then. If you don't need to look around anymore. Turn and throughout the building is richly finished. 6 unlocked rooms? He overcame himself, didn't he? So all the rooms we went through are the other ones? Yes. That being said, thanks for your guidance and goodbye, I guess. Bye, and if you ever need me, just catch up. Sure. It appears I have nothing to do since it's only 4 noon, but since there's no sign of anyone, I don't think I should be pointless to standing here. It's okay. And now it's nighttime. Ding dong bing bong! Your event commander's announcement to make. It is now 10:40. Go to your rooms and let the darkness devour you. Then see you tomorrow. I feel like meeting the redacted isn't a good idea. What was redacted thinking? Mountain make us even more suspicious than before, considering redacted could literally redacted. But I guess that's redacted's way of planning. I hope nobody's going to catch us, since then we're both caught and everything's ruined. I mean, good. Redacted. However, I doubt that they went out to be redacted. I was walking straight forward to the place from everywhere later. I was gradually stumbling across something really ridiculous. Oh hey, you're finally here. Did you wait for too long? No, not at all. Redacted. Said in a completely calm voice tone. But sometimes, I wasn't that distressed. I got new information from Redacted. Oh, really? What were you told? But then I decided to ask what's up with that thing. It was bothering me a little bit too much, but wait. I just asked something less substantial than the thing you're about to tell me. Redacted sighed with a disappointment, but didn't say anything at all. What is that thing that you're wearing? Oh, you mean this? I pulled on the head area. Don't mind it though. I wouldn't ask if you were wearing it before, but since you weren't, my question is valid. Why are you wearing it? Redacted. Holding me to it. Why? Taking more sisters to the floor? No. Take my face on it. Unidentifiable. I don't think it's going to be any more identifiable after you can murder anyway. I really doubt that anyone out of here would have any idea of who you even are. I believe there's a possibility that someone could know it for some reason. You have that much help? I do. Since there's always a chance that something like that can happen. Your optimism is sometimes unbelievable. But if it's extensive also in your daily life and not only inclusive to his deadly situation, it's unknown to me. However, please don't be bothered by the minor problem, and rather listen to me when I'm about to say. I was told that... Okay. It has to be the British guy and the flower girl. I'm calling it right now. Your event commander has an announcement to make. Now it is 8 a.m. Stop fighting the darkness that engulfs you all night and accept the help of light to fight it instead of you. Well then, I'll see you later. Another day of staying at this place. I hope it'll go smoothly, just like yesterday. Nope, somebody's dead. After completing the basic tasks, I head to the dining area. But honestly, there's not many people there. It really seemed normal. By normal, I mean nothing suspicious and everything. Everything, but when I noticed that there was nothing, or rather someone that was saying something else by their expression. Her face had an identical expression. Her eyes were soullessly staring into the floor, and her posture was as if she was glued to the ground. Chloe? What's wrong? Oh, dang, what's going on? She got infected by the Pibby virus! We gotta run! She only looked up at me with an unidentifiable emotion as before and still said nothing. Did something happen? Her eyes looked at me blankly for a few seconds, but she started to stare at the ground again, still without saying anything at all. I couldn't just brush it off. I couldn't take the risk of a possible panic among others. I'm not the type who would just let it go. Chloe. Silence will never solve anything. But you think it will, then go on. She looked up at me quickly, but kept quiet and averted her gaze from mine. She didn't reply to my question at all. When I was about to leave, something happened. Sunakuri? Can I speak to you somewhere else? Pause for a moment and turn back around. Sure. Where exactly? The bathrooms. What? Why bathrooms? It might be, but I would expect some more permanent place for meetings. Well, nobody usually goes there at all. And I feel safer over there. I know that even if I was skeptical about the place, I was there with her. There was no one in there other than both of us. Closed doors behind me. What is that? She made a few steps towards me to reduce the echo in the room. I heard something. Or rather someone, and she whispered quietly but firmly. At least two someones. It sounded like two voices. Do you know whom do they belong to? No. One of them sounded British. That's why I hate British people. Oh lord, I gotta keep the chill. And how did they sound like? Was it for men, women, or combined? Okay, it's not Flower Girl. Who else would it be? One of them has to be the British guy, right? One of them has to be the British guy. If it's not the British guy, I'm gonna crash. I'm sure they were both men. I also can't confirm. My walls aren't that thin. Then it brought me to wonder what's up with her room. I thought that the walls were soundproof. The walls aren't soundproof? Unfortunately not. What are they saying? I don't know. I can't understand any words at all. I just... Jesus, heard their voices. Oh, something hit me. Ow. The voices sounded by the tone. At first, it sounded like they were just joking around, and the second part of the conversation made it seem into something serious. Then again, I always laugh when I hear British people. Did I say that I said that? Yo! Yo! Okay. I don't know what's tone. Yeah, see, it said that I said that. At first, it sounded like they were just joking around, and by the second part of this conversation may have been something serious. But I don't know, really. I didn't know what to say. It felt so sudden and random. It's only been 2 days and someone's already onto something? Did you tell anyone about it? Just someone that you trust? It's only been a few days. I just cannot build trust so fast. In a span of such short time. What do you want to do about it then? What if it happens again? I don't know, I don't really know. It maybe could be one time thing only. What if it won't be? I'm not saying that my concern will happen. I'm just constipating it. Well then, I'll just deal with it. I feel like that's not the best solution. Sure? I may give a try to help if you want. No, it's fine. I'll do something with it myself. Not quite sure what you could do. But if you want to solve it yourself, then go on. If you think so, go on. But if the worst thing comes around, don't hesitate to tell it. Don't worry, I'm gonna be fine. Now if you'll excuse me, I'll do my thing now. Okay then. But you left. I wondered how it is actually with these soundproof rooms, so I decided to do a very non-standard thing. I hope no one hears me now. I was set to explain. Go to Mina! You cold? The music is slowed. You cold? What did you like to know? Someone's happy, huh? How is it with the soundproofing the rooms? Are you looking for each one? Yes, just as you say. Each room is sounded differently, and the frequency varies from room to room. And that's why some people can hear more than those you can't hear at all. And is it scaled in any way depending on the location? Like those who are furthest back hear the least, and those in the front hear the most? No, it's completely random. Is it the same down here? Or is it only upstairs? Only upstairs. And where anyone was going to be is also a random selection? Oh, geez, you're asking too many questions. And don't you consume too much electricity? Or batteries? Or what do you actually run on? I could also ask you about the architect. Where did you get the equipment, and who gave you the building permission? I don't need power from this building to function. I don't need power from this building to function. I have my own source I run on. I wish it stopped working. I wish it stopped working so the whole thing would end already. You can leave now. I don't have any questions left. I confused you, didn't I? Anyway, I should go back to my room to get normal again. Whoa, my voice cracked. I was sort of disturbed during this conversation, but if I was looking elsewhere, his entire existence is just making me uncomfortable. But I guess I'm glad I didn't end up in one of those less soundproof rooms. Alright, ding dong bing bong. Now it's time for the motive. I'm not going to say that every time. I hope y'all know. Oh my god, it's like the Monokuma story times, or the Tozu things. You wanna know what am I about to do? I can't hear you. Yes, we do! Said the small eyeballs in choral style. Sparkles in their irises. Yeah, that is the iris. Okay. I was second guessing myself up earlier while I was writing. Then let's do it. Just follow where my gaze goes and you're going to be able to find the surprise. Redacted pointed on the bloody grave that was all narrowly familiar away from him. My eyeballs followed his gaze and looked at where he was pointing. There was a dead body inside, completely destroyed by knives. Knives. I don't know what knives are, but knives. Look at the beautiful running ladder, absolutely ruined by the mass amount of knives. I was completely thrown off by the corpse and wanted to know more. Especially adored the amount of pink blood surrounding the coffin. How did the object die? How massacred are the limbs on the left side? And how about the upper part, sir? What about its organs? One by one, kids. I can't even unfortunately understand what you were saying, let alone answer something. There was another amount of talking over until Purple shouted over everyone else. My question should be answered first, since I was the first one who started to talk. You literally asked the most unnecessary question? You literally, that's crap boring as hell. Nobody cares how that peasant died. However, details on how it's massacred is more fun and exciting. Especially when you see all the blood around it with amount of knives put in. Oh, I meant it as that way it actually killed them. Seeing how much the corpse may be ruined. The acted side decided to face in. Don't be disappointed about your question, Purple. Don't be your slightly more sadistic classmates are just too overjoyed with the object. Purple didn't react to that. He was just glad to be able to approve of her higher division. My voice cracks, dude. My voice cracks. Dear kids, I would love to answer to all of your questions, but this lovely piece of cadaver, you all will have to wait for quite a time. I was silent. I couldn't believe it. As their injured their bodies got disrespected in the highest degree, and as if they'd been excited for nothing. Then Orange from behind decided to ask just to break the silence. Why do you have to wait, sir? Since it's not the time yet. But don't worry, my dear children, you'll be able to know sooner than you think. And I made the whole class happily scream in joy. So stay tuned and don't forget on all of your questions that I'll answer. Absolutely love to answer. What in the paper planes was that? Where did that even come from? I'm not going to mention eyes in school in the same sentence ever again. I think we're going to get onomatopoeia soon. Ding dong, bing bong. It's time for the morning. And time for a murder, right? It is 8 a.m. Stop fighting the darkness. Okay. I'm not going to react to that. Well, I hope that I won't dream about it ever again. I hope this goes smoothly, just like it did yesterday. When I walked into the room, I noticed that there were even less people than yesterday. They don't even bother to come now? How responsible of them. I'm sure Hanoa would be proud. After getting something in the kitchen, I headed back to the dining room and I was ready to sit down, but then something made me do different. Caught my attention was Kaori again, but now she wasn't taking place in a statue. She rather had the expression as if she just witnessed the main crime. Oh. This is the title. This is gonna be the title, or the freaking thing. Hold on. Yeah, I have to put this as the freaking whatever the title image is called. I forgot again. Kaori, how was this night? Did you hear someone, or did it actually go away? She just continued ignoring me, so I decided to continue differently. Something worse happened? Or did you actually do something about it? She sighed and still kept being silent. But after a few seconds, she had something come out of her mouth. Scornets. What is that word? I don't know what it means. Did you actually say something about it? She left. She suddenly dissolved into thin air faster than I could even acknowledge it. Wait, did I just witness? Something must have triggered her to make a response like that. What was it exactly and why? Did I say something disheartening? Hey, are you okay? So, wait, huh? You're sitting on the table in a really weird position. I looked down and realized I was sitting at the corner of the table. Oh, I see, and I resat. I saw Kaori running away. Spotted her in that speed? What speed? She almost tripped. Well, she disappeared before I even blinked. Oh. What even happened? I don't know. But I hope nothing worse happens tomorrow. Because by then I'm going to have stepped in myself and won't care if she agrees or not. Okay? I know she didn't like my answer, but there would be no point of explaining it to her. I decided to go to my room since I didn't feel refreshed enough that I wanted to spend a small time in it anyway. Several hours later, as I was walking upstairs, I was looking around to see if someone's around. Not to my surprise, I was not finding anyone. I wonder if something has happened, or if everyone's just so suspicious of everything that they don't even want someone out of their rooms, but who are to blame them? The lack of lighting makes this understandable, as a potential killer could sneak into the darkness and then lynch someone off their existence. And the fact that if the eye freak doesn't introduce a motive, everything's screwed. Motive to kill is avertible. Whoever the freak has someone to take the step already. It makes the chosen one elusive and undetectable. Chosen one in a negative light, obviously. Not sure if I should be concerned about things happening or not. Is it a kitty? Oh hey, it's her. Do you have a minute? I would like to speak to you about something. Sure, what is that? Is anyone out of here wandering? No, there isn't. Okay, she said with an unsettling tone. And just to make sure, she looked around herself one more time before she started to talk. Kenzo started to act really unusual in the last couple of days. And it's driving me insane. In fact, I freaking hate it. I can't leave my room at any cost, so I feel like he's watching over me all the time. Plus, he's checking on me every 15 minutes. So there's no freaking way I can sneak out, go somewhere for a while, and then return once I feel his income. I cannot do it. It's impossible. I understand your anger, but please slow down a bit. We don't want anyone to hear our conversation, especially him, right? I don't know what to say. It just seems so disheartening at its best, especially from friends that you rely on. And the worst thing is that I can't even defy against him. Since I'm a coward and I can't do anything alone. And all I'm able to do is rely on someone that will get me through these crappy situations. Because I can't solve them on my own. So I have no freaking idea what's going on all the time. Because I can't solve them on my own. So I have no idea what's going on all the time. And it's driving me insane. Which combines into having to listen to him since else I'm going to freaking die. Her voice tone has then lowered a bit. And I don't want to end up getting murdered by someone, some helpless idiot that doesn't know any better. All I want is to just get out as everyone that is sane enough to know that murder is never the solution. But I guess this is all I can get. After her monologue, I was trying to quickly process all the things she said, so I could come up with a conclusion that may be helpful to her. I understand your unfortunate situation that you're going through. It's completely fine that you're distressed about it. It's not your fault, and it never will be. You don't deserve the treatment you're suddenly getting for no reason. You shouldn't get treated this way at all, no matter what the intention is. And it's ever worse than when it's coming from someone that is the only one you rely on over here. I'm not quite sure how I'll help you with this, but if you're able to, you can just push him back a bit. Back to show him that he should stop behaving this way and assert that you deserve more space than he's allowing you to. How do I do that? There's no way he could actually listen to me in this state. She suddenly froze. We both heard footsteps. Then I felt her paranoia starting again. I have to go. Sorry. Hold on! How do you know it's actually him? I don't think that matters right now. We've been interrupted, and the fact that if it's Kenzo is just the worst alternative. I don't want anyone to hear us at all. I don't want to be overthinking it. And then she disappeared. The steps reached, I looked around to see the reality. It wasn't anyone threatening at all. Is something wrong? And what happened to Asuka? She just ran away. Yet Asuka is talking. Like, how can she be talking when she just ran away? Talk serious here? I quite don't want to share this. Sorry. Okay then. Ding dong bing bong, ding dong bing bong. Tomorrow's motive day and probably murder day. Receiving text from AI that I don't want. Commander's announcement, blah blah blah. Shoot! I messed up again. I almost got noticed. I'm starting to notice that it's becoming difficult for me to move through the sphere. Since I can't really see here, and it's unfortunately forbidden for me to use my flashlight in any form, which means I could run into anyone and I'd get automatically in trouble, which could expire my life license sooner than it should. I quickly ran upstairs as fast as I could to the place. I felt breathless after getting there. I was already there, walking around nervously. You nervous? Jackson looked at me confusedly. Huh? No. But she took into an awkward silence. Jackson suddenly started to talk. Fricked. Why? Did someone find out about you? What? No, I mean, my prey is out of my sight. Let's figure out. Getting spied on. I can see for a few days. Prey. What are you, an attack dog? Huh? You're quite calm and humorous. Despite being on a thin edge existentially and redacted. How dare you, redacted? This has nothing to do with redacted. You don't know how it's like to redacted. I couldn't redacted. I'm not a psychopath. Like someone. I knew I should be silent instead. Forget about it. I didn't say anything. Redacted looked rushy and impatient. I have to learn redacted somehow. I don't think it's possible to learn redacted out. Huh? Since there's another obstacle you cannot go over. What barrier do you exactly mean? Is there someone who wants to do it before me? No. There's no competitor, but rather someone of complete opposite. I have no idea what you mean. Well, maybe you should start to use your logic to practical things? Now, I gotta be leaving you. Every second now on, like every time we talk like that, and I think about what I said. It may help you realize where and why you make this mistake. Huh? What do you mean? What is this thing? Is this one of the dreams that lacks any sense or meaning? Do you ever think that any of your dreams could mean something? Do you ever think your dreams have any sense? No, I don't really think so. They're too abstract to be even considered as a possibility. I think all of your dreams are just like that. But at the same time, I can't read that. Okay, let's skip that. I can't read it in time, huh? I woke up to a weird feeling in my gut that something is different. Someone's dead. I drew over my eyes and grabbed my notepad and started it up. What? The freaking video paused. I would have crashed out if I didn't notice it to the last second. So basically, the freaking pad got updated. Yeah, the time started to show up. So yeah, luckily I saw the time. Not freaking moving in the button pause. Hold on. Ring ring. Stood up in the ground and slowly walked to the room of the tree. Oh. So you just woke up. Yeah, I didn't even hear the announcements. Turn in if you want to. Close the doors, please. Let's bring you in. What were you doing the last couple of days? Thought I'd be seeing you around the work occasionally, considering you're so active. He's acting around a few times and eventually gave up. There's no way I'll be eating alone in a place like this. And since I can't handle being bored anymore, I decided to come. And I was the first choice. I thought the tour put you off me. It wasn't necessary. Shouldn't be all so thrown off. Because I can't stay like this forever. Plus, it also seems to me that you're one of the really few people with common sense. It would be dumb of me to avoid you just because of that. Okay then, I sat down on the bench side. Hello. Ooh. I think that something bad is going to happen soon. And really? What do you think, Dad? The voice told me in a dream. And what did it say? It said a lot of things that just didn't seem to make any sense. You would actually be actively looking for threats that may be occurring. Did I really say that? It was more complicated than I'm describing it now. I don't even know if it was real or I was just lucid dreaming. That's unfortunate. But I think you don't need to really worry about it. But I think you don't need to... it doesn't really seem that there's a threat. Mainly since there's nothing really happening here. Hello, Ann. Can I call you by your name instead? I don't really like being formal to this extent. Are you sure? Isn't that too big of a step? No, I'm fine with that. Besides, we're the same age. If that's what you wish. I'm going to, at the conclusion, well, we should use that formal, we stay silent for a while. After the conclusion, we should, before we head out to do something else. Wow. Found out something new today. What is it? Notepad shows the time now. Seriously? That seems essential. She grabbed the device to check it. Sorry, I had to switch something out. She grabbed the device to check it. You're right! It's really there! And she put it back down. Was it an update or something like that? I don't know. I'm about to organize this event. Did our connection. Before you could see something else, I heard a loud noise coming from outside the room. What's that? I don't really hear two impulse. Aren't they sounding enough? Check it out. She went to the doors and slightly opened them. Since I didn't want to be unaware, I followed her steps. Can you stop following me around already? I already said that I'm not going to listen to you anymore. I'm going to do whatever I want to and you can't stop me. Don't you dare come any closer. I don't want to have you near me anymore. You've disappointed me in the worst way. It's honestly a shame that... Stop getting close to me. You're just making this worse. Stop. I'm uncomfortable. You seriously disturbed me. What is wrong with you? Asuka? Where did you get that crowbar? If you get any closer, I would use it as a weapon. I will not hesitate to use it. Asuka, calm down. I'm not going to do anything. Just put it down and listen to me. Kenzo. Just stop, please. Just leave me alone. You're not going to be a good friend. Friends don't do this to each other. They don't keep important things from each other. They absolutely don't stare at each other creepily. Your silence is worse than your actions. And it seems I don't trust you anymore. You need to stop lying to me. It does more bad than good. I don't know what that said. I don't know what that says. Hey, what the heck? Hey, W! I can hear through the walls. Is he doing something to you? Thank you. I didn't hear much, but from all I could understand, it seems to be obscure and disturbing. I hope nothing horrible comes of it. It was something, yeah. This wasn't what I meant by putting someone on their place. But I guess I can't blame her for that. The what? Don't worry about it. I meant it in a less mild manner. Who could it be this late? And I opened them. Okay, I think this is a good place to leave it, because I am running out of time on my recording thing. One second. So yeah, we're gonna save it here. Yeah, that was part 1 for chapter 1. If you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe button. I'm getting a lot more people watching me recently. I mean, one of my videos has almost 2,000 views, and hey, I don't do much, but I do what I can in the time that I have. So, yeah. Whoa, my ear popped. Leave a like, hit the subscribe button. Follow me on Twitter at Stop8. Read my books, they're all on Wattpad now. Chapter 1 of the second book will be releasing this Sunday. Well, next Sunday. Today's Sunday. Okay. Yeah. See you guys next time. Peace.